Good morning, friends. We will go for now cross product of vectors. Cross product of two vectors, vector A and B is given as A, B, magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector B, sine theta n cap. So, cross product of two vectors is a vector. It is no more a scalar because n cap is a unit vector. What is actually A cross B is representing? A cross B is representing a third vector which is different from both A and B and perpendicular to both A and B. So this is 3D. Okay, so wherever you have to find a vector which is perpendicular to two vectors, you just go for cross product of the vectors. Suppose two vectors are given. Vector A is I cap plus j cap. Vector B is 2i minus j cap. So if I have to find a third vector which is perpendicular to both vector A and B, what we will be doing? We will be just finding A cross B, which will give a third vector cross B 2i cap minus j cap. See here, for finding the cross product, we should firstly know what is the cross product of the unit vectors. I am just telling in this fashion. You just write I cap, j cap, k cap. So just telling you an easy method to remember. I cap cross j cap is k cap. As we have seen in the basic definition that the cross product is a different vector, third vector which is perpendicular to both. If we are just taking x-axis vector and y-axis vector, of course the third vector is a z-axis vector. So I cross j is k. Same way j cross I is, j cross k is I cap, j cross k cap is I cap. Same way k cross I cap is j cap. But if we have to find j cap cross I cap, that won't be k cap, that will be minus of k cap. Okay, so if it is I cap cross j cap, k cap, it won't be j cap, it is minus of j cap. So just remember this thing. This we are moving in anti-clockwise direction, and see if the order is reverse, the resultant is in negative sign. So we can just move, see, and moreover you see that it is, if we just multiply I cap cross I cap, it is going to be 0. Why? Because from the basic formula with that sine theta is involved, and if theta is 0 degree, sine theta is 0. So similar vectors, if cross multiplied, is going to give you 0. But dissimilar vectors multiply is going to give you something. Reverse is the case in the case of the dot product we have earlier seen. Okay, so just remember this thing. Move here. If I multiply this to this, it is 0. This to this are minus I cap cross j cap is going to give you k cap. J cap to I cap, this is 2, and j to I in reverse order, so minus k cap, and j cap to j cap is going to give you 0. So in this way you can multiply. The important result what we see in the case of cross product is what actually it is representing. You see, vector A cross vector B modulus is actually AB sine theta. This is the modulus of vector A, this is the modulus of vector B sine theta, because the modulus of n cap will be then 1. Okay, if I just, what is this actually? This is the area of parallelogram whose two sides are vector A and vector B. If this is vector A, this is vector B, this is actually representing the area of parallelogram. So what is area of triangle? We will see. We know that area of triangle is half the area of the corresponding parallelogram. So area of triangle is 1 by 2 modulus of A vector cross vector B. We are finding the magnitude of the area of triangle. This is very important result. We will be using it. Now see, we will solve certain problems. In question 1, vector A is this, vector B is this. Find a vector of magnitude 5 perpendicular to both vector A and B. If we have to find a vector perpendicular to both vector A and B, we have to find vector A cross vector B. What is that? This is 2i cap plus j cap minus 3k cap cross B is I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, vector A cross vector B. I'm just going to give you easy method of finding the cross product in the determinant format. You just write I, j cap, k cap here and the coefficients in the second row and the third row. What is that? 2, 1, minus 3. Always take the coefficient along with its sign. It is 1, minus 2, 1. Now we can easily find by determinant method. If I just write I here, the corresponding cofactor is coming. This is cancelled, this is cancelled. We are left with these 4 things. And this is giving you 1 minus 3 into minus 2 is 6. Then we will write minus j cap, because the sign scheme is plus, minus, plus like this. Now this time this cancelled, 4 items, this left over. So on getting the value 2 into 1 is 2, minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. So this is plus 3, plus k cap. This time this is cancelled, corresponding row and column is getting cancelled and 4 items are left over. That's cofactor we have to find. So it is coming out to be this into this, minus 4, minus 1. So we got a vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. It is coming out to be minus 5 I cap, minus 5 j cap, minus 5 k cap. So if we have to find the direction of that third vector which is perpendicular to both vector A and vector B, we need to find unit vector. So unit vector along vector A cross vector B, very easily we can find vector divided by its magnitude. So what is that? Minus 5 I cap, minus 5 j cap, minus 5 k cap divided by its magnitude. That is, you already know, under root 5 square minus 5 square plus minus 5 square plus minus 5 square. So what is it coming out to be? This is coming out to be 5 root 3. So this is minus 5, I am taking common. This is I cap plus j cap plus k cap divided by 5 root 3. You cancel it out, you will get a unit vector along vector A cross vector B. That means we got the direction of a vector which is perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. As we learnt in the very basic class of the vector, that if we need to find any vector, we need its magnitude and direction. Magnitude is given here 5, so the required vector is 5 and its direction we have found out is -5 I cap plus j cap plus k cap divided by 5√3. So this is the required vector which is perpendicular to both vectors and having magnitude 5. So we can easily find out this. Now see, if we have to find the area of triangle formed by the given points, what we learned that area of triangle is half magnitude of vector A cross vector B. What are vector A and vector B? That are the two sides of the triangle. So if 3 points ABC are given, ABC, suppose this, we need to find the area of the triangle. What we will do? We will find vector AB and vector AC. The two vectors should emanate from a single point from A. It should be AB, AC, or it can be BA, BC, it can be CA, CB, like that. You pick up the vectors in that fashion. So vector AB we can easily find out because the position vector of A and B is given. We know that position vector of B minus position vector of A. So it will be 2 minus 1 I cap plus 3 minus 2 j cap plus 1 minus 3 k cap. Okay, you can easily find now vector AC. How? The position vector of C minus position vector of A. So it is coming out to be 3 minus 1 I cap plus 1 minus 2 j cap plus 2 minus 3 k cap. Vector C minus vector A. So we got AB vector and AC vector, which is coming out to be, on solving, this is I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Is it? And this is coming out to be 2I cap minus j cap minus k cap. Okay, we got vector AB, vector AC. So area of triangle is coming out to be half vector AB cross vector AC magnitude. We are interested in the magnitude of the area of the triangle. Okay, so we learned the determinant method. We will write here I cap, j cap, k cap, and the coefficients 1, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 1, minus 1, half. So by just finding the value of this thing we have earlier done, we can easily find the area of the triangle. So I am just recommending, wherever the position vectors are given, you find the two vectors emanating from a single point, very important, and then find their cross product. So half into cross product of the two vectors is going to give you the area of the triangle. Hope you are understanding very much this cross product of the vectors. Thank you.
For useful videos, log on to my channel Santosh Membi on YouTube or directly go to my website www.mathsonphone.com. Thank you.